Take it! Got one. Oh man, well, we're gonna see how this works if we got the light on this. But welcome back to another episode of Corn Fed Outdoors. If you can't tell, it's opening day of goose season. And me, my buddy Derek, he's over there somewhere. If I can find his light. There it is. There I found a light. I found a light. It's somewhere around here. But we're getting all set up. We're getting the decoys put out this morning. It is currently like 5:30. We're out here hunting a field, a cut wheat field already. Sorry for the terrible lighting yet again, because I am out hunting ducks and I've never filmed a hunt before. So it looks like I'm in a spooky ghost story. But I apologize for being gone for so long. Elk season's been taking up most of my time. Sadly, nothing so far. But I'm gonna put the camera down. That sounds really close. Four, coming from our left. Low, low, low. These might do us dirty. They're locked. They're right here. They're locked up. They're coming. Wait. Take them! Got one.
You're fucking kidding me. Fucking kidding me.
Woo! Did him dirty. First ones of the year, bud. We'll get more. This is the first group. Hey, I freaking
blue feathers.
I missed. Oh, we got. Oh, those were pigeons. I'll run and go grab him really quick. I don't know. It took me 3 to get one, so who knows? Quick before we bust on that little birds. And I got it on film. Right to our left. Right on our left. They want it. They want it. Shh, shh, they're right here. They're right here. Oh, come on. Oh, there was 4 more coming in. Did you shoot this one that was dead ahead of us that's snowing on us? Yeah. I think we both did. Well, geese are just starting to pick up. We've got 2 dead. Derek got 1. I got 1.
And I think we got more coming.
And we got a ton that just picked up off the roost, so we got to get back in the blind. That is a lot, right? All right, guys. We're all done with the goose hunt. We shot 5. We should have shot more, but we're a little rusty at the beginning of the season. But you know what? We got 5 birds. I put that up on my Snapchat. And we're going to do a little bit of a catch and cook this morning. We got 2 of them right here that we're going to do. My buddy Derek, who's actually behind the camera. You've seen him in one of my other videos out kokanee fishing. So he's back and in action. Yep, there's his thumb. That's all you're going to ever see of him in this video. No one wants to look at his ugly mug.
No.
But we're going to do a catch and cook. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to breast these out, but we're going to pluck a couple of them, put them on the grill, and get them going for you guys. So let's start working on it. Alrighty, guys. Got them all breast out. It's going to look a bit like this. So what we're gonna do is, now that we got all the feathers off the breast, we're gonna cut around the skin, make sure we keep the skin on, and we're gonna try to keep the breast bone on as well. Do be careful. Try to do this to your headshot ducks or to your geese that are all headshot. Don't do it to a breasted one that's destroyed, because you don't need to be eating too many pellets. But we're gonna go through and I'm gonna show you where to cut and everything like that to get this out. And all you really need, good knife. And I use a pair of you can use kitchen shears if you got a good one, but for geese, tree limber. Now you got your wing joints, and that is where these come into play. You're gonna come into here, find your joint, and just pop it. That way you get through, because sometimes you gotta cut them. Cut your wing down. And if you're really good with a knife, you don't actually need the shears. I just like the shears. I think it makes it a lifetime easier to do. And then that way, now you have your breast, and your wings are off the breast. Now what you gotta do, because your breast line is right here. This is just diaphragm. You're gonna come down, and then your rib cage. That's where this also comes in attack. On teal, it's not that bad. A little bit of fat in there. Cut it there. Bring it up. And then that gets rid of that rib bone right there that connects to the breastplate. And you come into the inside. And you go down. Then we'll go to the other side. And we'll find that same line. Break the bones that are in there. And then separate that. Now, you can literally take it and just peel forward. Just like that. You get the whole, if you like the heart, there's the heart.
Ooh, I might eat that.
I know some people that like that.
I might eat that. I'm gonna try it.
Now you can kind of come in and just clean this a little bit better. But what I do, this is game shears. I'm handy yet again. Break that bone. Try not to get it too far away from the camera. Just a little bit right there, because you're going through the bottom breastplate, while trying to keep all your breast meat intact. This is why I say to score everything first. This is so much easier on a teal. So on a teal, you can literally just rip this thing just like that. And then you get a whole breast just like this. Now you'll notice a bunch of little pin feathers and stuff on there still. But I'm gonna show you how I get rid of those. My mom taught me how to do this. We used to do it on chickens, turkeys, ducks back home when I lived on the farm. And what we're actually gonna do is just burn it. So if you got a torch, it's the best thing in the world. Go get yourself a cheap little torch and it'll take care of that. But that gets that whole thing. But don't waste on these geese. I have too many people that do this, and it bugs me. Come in here, break your thigh bone. On a goose, this is a lot of meat. You don't need to waste good meat on a goose. Your joint's right there. Get down in there, cut your extra joint, cut up. And we're not gonna de-skin. We're not gonna keep the skin on this. Just come in there, and you should be able to wiggle your thumb all the way through. and get it nice and cleaned off. But I don't have a billion feathers sitting on me, so if you have a trash can, keep your trash can on you. Just keep working that skin down. If it's a little fatty right there or it's not super great, take your knife blade. I'm actually going to cut this first. Take your shears, cut it off right there. Don't worry about going to the joint because it's all scaly leg down there. You don't need that stuff. You can clean these up in the sink or with a hose, depending on how much your wife loves you. Mine would get mad at me if I
That looks like some good meat.
put it inside there. We'll clean that off just a little bit more to get the main feathers off of it.
What do you make with those?
I personally do, I really like to use those for, what am I thinking of? Like teriyaki chicken. It works great. You can use goose like you would beef. So if you want like teriyaki steak, use your goose. If you want teriyaki chicken, use your goose. Same thing. It's all dark meat, so why worry about it? All right, guys. Now that we've got it all breasted out and everything like that, we gotta get rid of these feathers. What's left over, the little pin feathers, all the little hair ones you can't really pluck off. But what we're gonna do is just take a blowtorch and just lay into it. Don't let it be heavy. Just hit it, and it'll peel them right off. Easy as that. No problems.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Alrighty, guys. Let's got the birds prepped. Charcoal's going hot. So I'm gonna pull. I got a piece of hickory on there. I'm gonna pull that off, and we're gonna start putting some goose on here. One of them's gonna cook pretty quick. The rest of it, like the big breast, is probably going to take an hour or so to cook. This other one might only take us 15-20 minutes. But what we're going to do with this one, I got one of the goose breasts that we have with the skin on, just the breast, no bone. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of rosemary, the goose breast. Now what we're going to do is just stab all the way through your goose. Stab all the way through it in 2 spots on a goose breast. Take full stem of rosemary. You're going to try to weasel it all the way through. Pretty sure we don't have any pellets in it, so we should be good. Take one. And we're going to take number 2. Now, good old Montreal steak seasoning. Nothing fancy. Do that. Before you put it on, take your knife.
Helicopter.
Get to the chopper! Take your knife. Score your skin just a little bit. You do it one way, and then do it another way. And we're gonna go right off the bat, skin side down. And season your other side. And we're good there. Now, we're gonna take the whole thing. We're gonna lay that down. And what we're gonna do with that is just score the skin all across. And same thing, Montreal steak seasoning. Just it's what I like on Goose. And you can generally use whatever seasoning that you like. And it looks pretty basic right now, but we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go skin side down on that and let it go for a couple minutes. And once we're done with that, we'll flip it over and we'll let it cook the rest of the way, because we're gonna finish this, searing this off. The main goose breast, we're gonna sear that off mainly, but we're gonna let the other one smoke and cook for a little bit longer. It's gonna take a lot longer to do this big goose breast and get it done. We'll show you what this looks like and what that big goose breast looks like. But there's gonna be something a little special we're doing with this. Up here I got not a marinade, but like basically a mop, like you do for barbecue. What it is, and I got rosemary, parsley, and beef tallow. And that'll be what we're gonna drizzle all over this the whole time it's cooking to get a really good flavor to it, because beef and goose taste almost the same. Flip that over. All the fat's draining out. And we let it cook. We just let it cook. Simple as that. Now, beverage. Alrighty guys, we're back. We're sitting out here, we're drinking beer, smoking cigars. It's opening day of goose season. We're having a blast today, cooking up some dinner. We're about to pull this goose off. It finally hit 140 degrees. That's what I like it at, because I like it rare. Like all goose meat, all wild game should be cooked. Let's go ahead, got it right here. We have, and as you can see, we got this one right here, this big, hand down. Come on, can you see it? Can you see the other one? Look at that piece of meat right there. We got the other one sitting right here. It's gonna take a while longer. I might not be able to put it up. I'll put some pictures on Instagram for everybody of what this looks like afterwards when it's fully done cooking. Right now we got the main goose breast already done. We pulled it out right over here. I'm gonna have Derek pan over here with the camera. This is what we're looking at. And it has been roasting on the barbecuer for a good period of time. Let's cut this open and take a look. See, it has been getting drenched with beef tallow. And this is something I've never done. I've done goose like this, I've done duck like this, but I've never done the beef tallow trick with it unless I'm doing a brisket. So let's go ahead and let's pop this thing up. Let's take a look. Let's get a nice cross section of this. Take a look at that right there. A little bit overdone for me personally. Ooh, that's hotter. Then we're going to take a little bit more beef tallow. Perfect. Save the rest for that other big goose breast. All right. All right, Derek. Let's dive into this. See what we got. Oh my God, it's freaking tender.
Reminds me of bacon.
Here, hand me the camera. You saw that. We got the meat. Derek's trying the meat. As tender as you can get, guys. Alright. And it just tastes like beef. Tastes like a steak. Absolutely love this stuff. Guys, get out there and you're killing waterfowl this year. We're getting ready to start hunting geese and ducks. I know Maine's opening up soon for waterfowl. I talked to my buddies up there. So you guys on the East Coast, get ready to start killing. Give this recipe a try. Just Montreal steak seasoning, or whatever seasoning you guys love to use. Put it on the grill, get to 140 degrees, and smother that thing in beef tallow. You will not regret it. Till next time, guys, stay classy. Thank you for watching another episode of Corn Fat Outdoors. Bye.